All right. So I've drawn some shapes here because we're going to use these shapes to help us learn what letters look like a little bit faster and easier. And by doing that, we're going to be able to name them quicker, and we're going to be able to say what their sounds are quicker. So we've got a circle here. We've got some lines here. We've got hooks on the top. We've got hooks at the bottom. We've got some curves. We've got polka dots, and we've got check marks, okay? So we have some blue letters here that have some circles. Can you find some letters that have circles? Yep. You got it. There's going to be a lot of them.
It's kind of a circle.
That is kind of a circle. Let's kind of
That's
put that
kind of a
off.
circle.
That's kind of a circle. Let's put that off to the side. Any other circles? No? Okay. Now, you can actually pick some of these letters too. When I ask for letters that have lines, some letters have tall lines, some have short, some have lines going across, some have lines going corner to corner, and we call those diagonal lines. And some are short diagonal lines. Do you see any of these letters that might have some lines, or these letters that have some lines?
Lots of lines.
Lots of lines.
Is that a line?
Those can be lines. I see 3 lines.
I think they all have lines.
A lot of them have lines.
Oh, not this one. Though.
Oh, yeah, that might be a shape one in itself that I'd never even identified here. So,
These lines and then these. Have
yeah,
lines.
those have lines. So now we've got to start pulling the shapes that are the letters that have circles back into the group that have lines. Ooh, does this one have a line?
No.
No, so that you left that by itself. Okay. Ooh, does this one have a circle though?
No.
No. So it doesn't go there. But look, so now we have letters that have hooks. So some hooks can be on the top. Do you see any letters that have hooks up at the top? Yep, that does have a hook up the top. Yep, that has a hook at the top. I think that might be it. And look, that had a short line, and that has a tall line, and a line going across. So these letters have all kinds of shapes, and these shapes are going to be what we use to describe these letters. What about some curves? You have any letters that have some curves to them? Yep. Yep. This one's kind of an odd one. Does that have a curve? Yeah.
And a line.
And a line. Yeah.
That's got a hook, curve.
Is that a hook? You said that
That's
was a hook.
It's a hook.
Yeah. Okay. And then we've got some letters that have dots. Not very many. So that's going to be really important to notice. Those dots are going to be important to notice when we're describing these letters. And then we've got maybe one letter that has a check mark. Do you see a check mark on anything?
This? Oh, that.
Yeah. Okay. One letter that has a check mark. I think the one that you just picked out has a long diagonal line and a short diagonal line, right? Okay. So we're going to play a game where I'm going to ask you to put these letters on either the basketball player line, which means this basketball player goes all the way up to the top line. So that means that these are going to be the tall letters. Do you see any letters that obviously fit on the tall basketball line? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Is there 2 of those? Or
No.
is one different?
Turn it around and let's see. What could that be? What letter is that?
P.
Yeah. Does that go on the tall line?
No.
No. Yeah, I think you found them. All right, so now there's going to be a lot of these letters, as you can see. These are going to be the short letters. So I drew a little cheerleader here with her pom-poms raised, okay? Those are the letters that go from the foot line, this bottom line, and they only go up to that dotted line. So they're shorter. They don't go up to this top basketball line. Can you find any letters that might fit there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, are they gonna fit? I don't know. You have two ends.
Well, maybe one's a U.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Still a short letter though, huh?
Okay.
All right, so now we have some letters left. Now I have a deep sea diver here because he goes under the water. So these letters sit on the bottom line, but they hang off into the water like a deep sea diver. Do you have any letters that have hangy lines?
Oh wait, this one.
Mm-hmm. Does that hang?
No. I think it's over here.
It needs to hang.
I know this one. I missed it on the.
It needs to hang like that. See how it hangs off the line? The lowercase j?
Oh.
Yeah, they all hang. All right, so now that you've placed them, we're going to use these shapes to play an I Spy game. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to use these shapes to see if you can find the letter that I'm talking about. And once you get the hang of it, I'm going to ask for you to describe a letter to me using these shapes, okay? So I spy a letter that has one tall line, just one tall line. Yep. Do you know what that letter is?
L.
L. You got it. I spy, now I'm going to go a little harder. I spy a letter that has a short line with a hook at the top.
There's only one with a hook at the top.
Is that a short, or did you put that on the
there's a
top?
short one here.
A short line, so it's a short letter
Oh.
with a hook at the top. See how that has a short line
Mm-hmm.
with a hook at the top? I think it might help you to know that we could say a tall line going up and down and a short line going up and down, so you don't get mixed up with that sideways short line. Okay. I spy a letter that has one short line and a polka dot at the top. Do you know what that letter is?
I.
I. There's a couple of lines that I forgot, or shapes that I forgot to mention, and we call them bumps. We call them bumps, and that's a bump,
Oh.
okay? So I want to make sure that I added that because I'm going to use that to describe the next letter. I spy a letter that has a short line going up and down with a bump. A short line going up and down with a bump. Yeah. Do you know what that letter is?
N.
N. Okay. Are you ready to describe some to me? Or are you
Okay.
distracted by our dog?
I spy a letter with 4 short lines.
I'm going to clarify. 4 short lines, are they going sideways?
No.
4 short lines. Well, I see 4 short lines here, but I see some. Are you saying that these go up and down?
Oh, I see, because those are actually
Diagonal.
diagonals.
I that's
this
what I
like
would
that.
say, but if you're not going to
Like
say
that.
that, it's
I
your
see.
language. It's your language. So, do you not see that going
No,
diagonal?
I do get it now. Okay, I got a new one.
Okay.
I spy a letter with a curve and a hook.
A curve and a hook. Curve and a hook. Wow. Are you?
You
thinking...
said I was ready to do this.
I asked if you were ready to do this, and you said yes.
Yes. Curve
Okay.
and a hook.
Okay.
You
So
got it. Good
that's
job.
funny. That is your language, and I'm going to let you keep that language because it's yours. But I would have said a circle with a hook at the bottom. Not that I'm right. I am, but
Okay.
okay. So yeah, it's a G. It's a curve with a hook. I got to remember that that's your language, though. Okay, go for it. Do it again. Okay.
I spy a letter with 1 short line and 2 bumps.
Oh, I like that. I think that's an M.
Yeah.
Is that an M?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Okay, that was great language. You're getting better at this, so do it again.
I spy a letter with 2 short angled lines.
2 short angled lines. Ooh. 2 short. All right, 2 short ones though. Okay. Oh, an X. Oh, I like that one. Okay.
I spy a letter with 1 long line, or is it tall? Tall line?
It doesn't matter. It's your language.
1 tall line and a circle.
Ooh, that's gonna be tricky because I think that can either be a B or a D. So let's see. How am I gonna know?
I don't know. They both work.
They do. So that's where we need to really be specific. So sometimes I refer to the circle either being a big belly on a boy, just to help me remember that sound, or I remember it being a diaper on the back of a baby, because baby's diapers on the back.
Okay.
Or it's a dog and its tail is wagging behind him.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna
I
tell
can
me.
use whatever I want.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Ooh. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Well, you're gonna have to. Okay. Well, for sake of. Okay, go ahead.
Well, this is a hard one.
Yeah, it is. Let's, for the sake of time, say that we've done all this, okay? Because I think everyone's going to get the gist of it. So let's go ahead and